Hi guys, you join me for episode 9 of For the Kingdom. I'm Erebus Ignis, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Obviously, in the last one, we built this bakery here. And in this episode, we're going to build, as you can see, our strong foundations. We're going to be building a blacksmith, because it's desperately needed. There hasn't been any name suggestions just yet for the bakery, but hopefully by the time I finish recording this episode, we will have some. And, obviously, let's think of a name for this blacksmith, but I'll let you think more about that once we've actually built it. Now, in the meantime, there has been some strange goings on. Now, you might not think it's strange, but I do. So, you know the little river that runs just over the back here? Well, I might be going blind. I might, in my grand old age of 30 now, I might be going a little bit silly in the head. But I am pretty sure that this river did not used to be this deep. I am almost confident that this river was not this deep because that church has flooded. So I'm just going to munch on that steak and ponder this. So that does mean that at some point we're going to have to move our really ghetto-looking sugarcane farm, which is over there, over yonder, just behind the shop, which we may have to move. Maybe in this episode, maybe in the next episode. I don't know. But soon, because we've only got, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 blocks of depth left before this water will flood our sugarcane farm, and that will not be good. That would be pretty bad. So, we'll have to keep an eye on those things. In the meantime, the farmers over at Scythe Farm, which we named in last episode, have been doing really well. And there's now like five of them, I think. 4, 5, might be 6. I don't know. There's a few of them. There's a whole family, a whole collective. And they're paying taxes, paying rent, and they're overall being productive members of society, which is exactly what we want in our lovely town. Now, something I didn't quite mention in the last episode is we have actually planned out a large area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop up to the map room. Okay, so if you're not looking at the screen, look at it now, because I'm about to show you my plans. So, as you can see, I've marked out the area for what essentially is going to be phase 1 of the city, and you can see that our little market area has started to come on very well. Now, the thing is, these outlying areas, they need houses, they need people to live in them. Now, don't get me wrong, that's an easy thing to do. I can put villagers wherever I want. I can build houses wherever I want. However, that is where you guys come in. So what I would like is, if you are a subscriber of this channel and you are enjoying this series, then please bang your name down in the comments and I will build you a peasant house, because you are peasants. Like the best peasants. Like, no, our Lord couldn't ask for better peasants than you guys. But, peasants nonetheless. Bang your name down in the comments, and I will build collections of houses, and I'll put your names on the front of them. If you comment and subscribe, that's what you'll get. You'll get a house. All to yourself. And some villagers will live in it. And it'll be fantastic. And every now and then you'll be able to walk past those houses, and you'll be like, whoa, there's my house again. Or at least that's the idea, anyway. But while we're up in the planning room, we may as well have a look at the board, because we can knock off bakery. Yeah, what else have we done? Have we done anything else on there? Farm, that can go. Armory isn't done yet. We're going to do the blacksmith today. Sawmill, storehouse, butcher, tanner, castle keep. We might as well add some other things on here as well. Let's have a little think. Okay, so we can add a church. That's definitely needed. Because, these guys are the most faithful villagers that we have ever met. What else? Oh, we need a gatehouse. Oh, wrong. There we go. We need a gatehouse. Before we build any castle walls, we need a gatehouse. And, more importantly, because they look cool. They look nice. So, for next episode, in between me doing the houses, for all those of you that will comment down below, choose what you want to see next episode. What do you want? What building do you want me to build next episode? But let's go and have a check on Greg and find out how he's doing, because he's been. You can hear him down there. He's not been very happy lately. I don't really know what to feed him, because I can't feed him other villagers, because that just begets a bigger problem. Hello, Greg. Are you okay? I know, we haven't been down to see you in a while. You're not feeling well. Here, have a steak. Ah, dear. Maybe we'll fix you soon, I guess. So, things that have happened today, which is really good, is these are the lovely acacia trees that we bought back from Erebus very recently, and these are going to prove to be very useful for some of that extra colouring that I want to do later on for stuff. So, we'll take a couple of these out now, and hopefully we'll get some saplings down, and hopefully that Erebus won't take out any legal action against me for stealing some trees. We do have to eventually build a road though to the seaside where we can eventually build a port. I think we do need to build a little port town. We need to start expanding a little bit. Maybe build in some of the other villages up, because we can't just do all the work on the capital. If you're like me and you live somewhere in the countryside, you realise that for the most part people that live in the countryside are not that big fans of people that live in the city. Not so much the people, they just don't like the city. Any of you that live in a city, I'm not saying I don't like you, I'm just saying that I'm not a big fan of cities. Not all the time, although my local city is quite nice. Sorry, I digress, I do. And I can't reach that log. So yeah, haters gonna hate, but I'm gonna leave that floating, and I'm gonna get that another day. People be down in the comments absolutely spamming me with hate now, which is gonna be absolutely horrific. But I'm just gonna look at the floor here and go to bed. I don't know why I was looking at the floor then, but yes. Hello. How are you doing today, Zeus? I think we'll take you for a walk in the morning, won't we? Take you for a little walk. How would you like that? Yes, good. Yes. Sit up. Can we feed you with steaks? Oh, no. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Probably it's raw ones I'll feed you. I'm doing this wrong. Let's sleep. Right, Zeus, my boy, come on. Let's go for a little walkies today. Come on. Come, babe. There we go. Greg down in the basement. He's been ever so. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Let's have a little wander round. Explore the land. Yes. So, in other news, you may have noticed at the beginning of the episode, I've got these lovely little booties. Oh, that's not a very good shot. I've got these lovely little booties that you can see. I thought I'd try them on. They look pretty good. They're like my little shiny Wellington boots that, were a present from Zeus. Funnily enough. And they keep my feet dry. They're keeping them dry. That's why we're doing stuff. But we need to take a little trip over to the mine today, because we are running a little short on some of the resources that we are going to need later in the episode for building the blacksmith. Which, by the way, guys, we are going to need a name for. We do have to move these sheep. Oh my god. We're going to need a name for the blacksmith. We still need a name for the library. And I swear to God, I will not be a happy man if we do not have a name for the library by the end of this episode. Warned. Right. As you can see, there's a forest that's sprung up to our left recently. Left? That's left. Right. There we go. We've brought our llama train over here so that we can transport the goods. And I'll show you that we've actually carved out the area where we are eventually going to put our mob farm. That bit in here is actually now done. So if we just take a little gander over the top here. Careful, Zeus. Sit. Don't want you falling off. Because I've fallen off here. Lost all my levels earlier. But there you go. This is where the mob farm's going to go. Or hopefully. Well, it depends. We'll see what happens, won't we, Zeus? Come on. So we've started digging a new hole over here, because that one now, purpose has been thus far fulfilled, and we've started digging out all of this, and you'll be surprised how much materials things take, because I do have a couple of other projects that, if I'm honest, I haven't shown you in my videos just yet, because they're going to make appearances in later episodes, because they don't need to be seen, and I'm sure you have enough of time lapses from what I've been told. So we need to start digging out all of this, but first we need to branch off of this tunnel slightly, so we're just going to go in here. Now, as some of you may remember in the last episode, I did talk about briefly that I've now started to go back to work now. because I was away doing other things, so I had a different job for a long while, and I had some time off, and that was one of the things that inspired me as well to start doing this channel and just doing a bit of videos. But unfortunately, my job has meant that I am very busy, and if I'm completely honest with you, I am struggling to get this video finished on time. But the way things are going, I mean, it is now Friday evening, so this should hopefully be finished by tomorrow. We'll get it out there. Working around the clock. I'm working hard to get you, my loyal fans, those like 3 of you that watch my videos every week. No, I'm sure there's a few more of you than that, but I hope you're enjoying them either way. One day maybe there'll be more, but that's, as we said before, that's not what we're here for. I'm not here for views. I'm not here for thousands of fans. I'm here for the 1 or 2 people that want to watch my videos, that enjoy them, that leave the comments, and I'm more doing this for myself. Maybe we should do like these little mining bits. It's like a therapy session with Erebus. Therapy with Erebus. There you go. Name of the episode right there. But yeah, so I am struggling a little bit to keep up on, time with the video. So I am still going to try and get it out over the weekend. So there will be a video out hopefully every weekend. But if it's a little late, it might be a few days late, please stay with me. Please stay loyal. Please continue to watch, and I'll thank you a lot for that. Now, I did tell a little bit of a porky earlier. Although yes, we are running out of resources, I did sort of just come over here to have a little bit of a chin wag, a little bit of a natter, as it were, because we did spend a bit of time, as you can probably tell, in this hole already, and we do have a fair amount of resources. But I am going to do some more digging, and I think I mentioned it in a previous episode. One of the things I like to do when I'm playing Minecraft is I like to listen to audiobooks. And there's a guy who does a lot of his own narrations of Warhammer 40k. And the Warhammer 40k universe is one of my favourite universes. In fact, some of the buildings in what I've been building are actually supposed to be based slightly on like Warhammer fantasy stuff. And yeah, I love Warhammer. I think it's fantastic. All the stories and everything, and the lore. And but my favourite guy to listen to, he's a guy called A Border Prince. Is the name of his YouTube channel. And I'd recommend you go check him out. I don't know him personally. I've never spoken to him, but if you like listening to narrated Warhammer stories, then check him out. He's on YouTube, and that's A Border Prince. Absolutely fantastic. So he is. But so there, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just do a little bit of mining off camera. I know, whenever somebody on YouTube says I'm going to do mining off a camera, and then suddenly they turn up with thousands of diamonds, but I've got no need for diamonds at the moment, so trust me, that is not going to happen. And I'm going to go listen to an audiobook, I think, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Ah! And we got you, didn't we? Yes, I didn't announce that I was about to start filming the time-lapse, because I have noticed some of you have been tuning off as soon as I start a time-lapse. I'm joking. I forgot to announce it, and then I did the time-lapse, and I was like, well, I've started now, so I thought I'd carry on and just do it anyway. But let's have a look around. Look at that! Look at that! I've gone for these lovely green windows. Yeah, they're quite interesting. Obviously, we're going to do a bit of decorating. Obviously, we've got a lot of decorating to do in this place, so there we go. It's decorated. Yeah. Now it looks like a blacksmith, doesn't it? Obviously, no, I'm joking, obviously. But we will decorate this in between episodes, and I might show you around in the next one. Now, some bad things have happened while we were doing the time-lapse that we've only just noticed. Now, if we go into the bakery, you may notice that we still don't have a villager. We still don't have a baker. Now, there's a reason behind that. Believe me, there's a reason behind it. The reason being that we got set upon. And unfortunately, all of the villagers have died, apart from Bill and Ben, who are still quite cosy in the library over there. But if we go here, we can see that all of our poor little villagers, they have unfortunately passed on, and the houses are yet again barren. So that is something we're going to have to do again in between episodes, is get all of our villagers back from somewhere. But yeah, see this guy, you can see that he's put up a stern fight. He looks very damaged, so we're going to give him some... Oh, and he's doing a little dance for us. He's so happy that we're still alive and that we were saved, apparently. But we'll give him some iron at some point, make him better, and then he'll continue trying to protect these poor people. I'm sure he put up a valiant fight. I commend you, good sir. But yes, everybody is dead, unfortunately. But Bill and Ben, they're pretty good. They're doing all right in here. See, let's go and have a look at them. Hello, their security guard is doing fine. He put up he was over here. I found him beating up a zombie earlier on. But yeah, these two guys are all right. How you doing, gents? Good. Fantastic. We'll do some trading with you in a bit off camera, because we see we're getting loads of emeralds, which is just what we wanted. But let's put them all back in one pile. Oh, there we go. Ooh, boom. We got some TNT, and I've got some plans for that another day. But yes, there we go. See, it's all looking good. It's all looking a bit alive. What we're going to do eventually, though, is we are going to basically the houses around here are going to have little like gate houses like this, where there's like little tunnels going through, and those areas. I'm going to do it so that bad mobs, like enemy mobs, hostile mobs, can't travel through them, so that this area here should get lit up well enough that our villagers won't need to be locked in the houses like we had them before, and that they'll be able to move around freely around this whole area in different segments of the city. Now that's mainly because, you know, when raids happen and things like that, we'll be able to just isolate those raids to single parts of the city. I used to have, in one of my older worlds, I used to have quite a large city that was separated into segments, and that would be quite interesting because you'd have like 2 or 3 raids going on at any one time. But yes, yeah, I don't know why I've come down here and started collecting sugarcane. It's not what I was meant to be doing. But yeah, it's all been pretty good. And hang on a minute. Is that 1, 2, 6? That is deeper than it was earlier on. Something fishy going on here. Telling you. I wonder what it could be. I'm getting a little worried. There's a... We're going to have to investigate that at some point, I guess. Yeah, that is definitely deeper, because there wasn't only one block up on the church earlier. How strange. How very strange. How peculiar indeed. So yeah. But we've got a few things going on here. We need to move some of these farms and crops, and we finally need to get rid of these cows. So I'm thinking that in another episode we may end up needing to build another farm for you guys. Yes. Anyway, now the thing I was going to show you is we have actually now got a letterbox, which I've set up. So hopefully we'll start getting post. Let's just drop some of this junk off in my house, because, you know, I don't know how popular I'm going to be. Probably don't even have any mail. Actually, do you know what? We'll drop this junk in here for now. Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of some of that. No, I need that one. Get rid of some of this rubbish. There we go. Get in there. Be gone with you. There we go. Right. So, yeah, set up a letterbox. The hope being that we will be able to, get some mail, keep in contact with everybody, and, overall, keep in touch, keep in contact. And the best way to keep in contact is a letter in the mail, apparently. So, here we go. See, it's a nice little simple letterbox. So, I've only had it up a couple of days. I'm sure, it's... I do have some mail. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got, a tax bill. We'll chuck that away. Devonia Weekly. Don't need that. Llamas in Need. No. Water bill. Oh, my God. UPS, we missed you today. Oh. I probably should keep hold of that one. I don't know what parcel it is I was due to have delivered, but this is quite interesting. What's this? A letter. We've got a letter, apparently, which has been written by myself. So I planned that out really well, didn't I? What's this? On behalf of the Lord of Erugia, I write to you in the most urgent of need. Oh, okay. We call on Devonia to aid us in the investigation of a mysterious object that has been found in the sands near the town of Hansha, where you first made port. Oh yeah, I remember the place with the wall, and the all the very friendly villagers that wished me goodbye. The discovery has sparked fear with the people who say that it resembles a gateway to an evil world from the tales of old, the plains of Nether. Oh, that's interesting. We would highly desire Erebus, that's me, to make passage to our lands to assist in this matter. Regards, X. Is that X as in his initial, or is that X, is he leaving me a kiss at the end of the message? I don't know. Any other clues? No, it's just 2 pages. Okay. Well, that's certainly something. Indeed. Indeed. Well, I guess that wraps it up for today. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. We still haven't got a name for the bakery, by the way, guys. So chuck a name for the bakery down in the comments, and chuck a name for the blacksmith down in the comments, and it will be decorated by the time you come back, and we'll have this place filled with villagers again. But yeah, I guess this letter, this one. We're going to need to find out what that's about, but that's going to have to wait for the next episode. So, unfortunately, that's it for me now, guys. I'll hopefully see you next week. I'm trying to keep on top of things. It's desperately difficult. But that's it for me. For the kingdom. See you later. Goodbye.